Hi little sloths, welcome to my eating show. I hope that you have something very delicious and tasty to eat with me today because we're gonna eat together. So have no fear, I am here to show you how to make... Oh, this be popping. Ooh, this is making noise, hold on. I'm gonna show you how to make cheesy, spicy rice cake noodles. This is like a comfort food for Koreans, and I was inspired to make this after watching Food Tales. So I am gonna do this. Now, you want to bring the water to a boil, as you can see. And the first thing you wanna do is take your rice cakes. You take your rice cakes and you put them in, all right? Yeah. Okay. Rice cakes. All right, so we're gonna use all of them. Oh, or maybe not all of them. Do you think that's enough? Let me see. Let's do this much. Yeah. Okay, now technically these are called teokbokki. I just want to say tteokbokki, but it has a K in there. Teokbokki. Koreans, please help me. My Korean sloths, where are you? Because this, like I said, is a Korean comfort food. So, while this is making noise, you want to let these sit for just, 10 minutes or so, which I will fast forward and do. You don't have to watch me watch these for 10 minutes. But this is so that it gets a little thick in the water. So, let's fast forward. Okay, so it's been a good 5 to 7.5 minutes. So, this is dissolving just a little bit. Now, this is my own step, okay? Take a little plantain powder or cornstarch, just a little bit, and you mix it up in here. Because I want to make this thicker, Let's make this thick. Oh, yes. Now, technically, traditionally, I've seen them on YouTube. They just add their chili hot pepper flakes into their hotness. I'm gonna mix it into the thickener. Ooh. Okay. Oh! I'm like breathing this in. This is gonna be very hot. And that's how we like it, right? Oh, yay! Let's add a little more thickener. There we go. See, I play around with my measurements. I don't use exact measurements because, come on, no one has time. Ain't nobody got time to go pull out the measuring cup, or do they? Maybe this is just me, I don't know. So I'm stirring this around and I'm making my paste. Because where I live, this is what because everyone around the world, you want to enjoy this, but we have to modify it a little bit. So this is nice, so we're gonna add this to there. Oh, look at that. It's turning red. Okay, so set that aside. Mr. Noodle, what are you doing? Mr. Noodle, he was hiding this whole time. Say hi to Mr. Noodle. This has a different camera angle. I know you're like watching above like Jesus or God or whatever you believe that lives in the sky. Yeah, whatever you, because we're all different. So now we're gonna add my ramen noodles. And I have these standard, this is just chicken, this is just, oh, here's my beef one, but I'm not gonna add the flavorings. I'm just going to add the noodles, right? So I take this out, I put this in, and we're just gonna let this get nice and soft so we can eat. All right. So kind of press it in. Make sure that this is up all the way because we want to cook fast because we're very hungry. Okay, so the next step, while this is making the noodles nice and soft, we have to work over here. Oh, ouch! Let's use these, okay. Okay, now we have space. Because here's more ramen. I thought about doing 3 packets, but that's a lot of rice cakes. So we're gonna take some fresh spring onions, here they are, and we're just gonna chop up a little bit because we're gonna place them up on top. You can use regular onion if you'd like, but I think spring onion will look the nicest. And spring onion and regular onion have different taste. You might not want to admit it, but they do. Let's move our cheese over here. And our chopsticks. Now let's cut. Everyone knows how to cut. Do I? Let's find out. Oh. Wait. Can I cut on here? I guess I can. Alright, so we're chopping this up. So here we have the spring onions. See, wasn't that so easy? Now, the best part of this recipe, we are gonna take the cheese. 2 slices of cheese, I'm gonna put it on top. So let's do this right now. Let me take my gloves. Let's move this over to the center so that you can see. I'm gonna add our cheese. Here, this is just a regular, cheetahs called zero cholesterol. This is soy cheese. Soy cheese. Because ain't nobody got time for cholesterol in real cheese, right? So I'm using soy cheese. Oh, and it tastes like the real thing. It tastes so good. So we add this on top to let it melt and get all cheesy. And now we add, last but not least, the spring onion. All right. Here we have my spicy, cheesy rice cake noodles. It has been a good 15 minutes. I actually played violin while I was waiting for this to cool down because it's too hot. Too hot. It's already spicy. This is good. I want that rice cake. Or, oh, splashing. So oily. So yummy. So spicy, so hot. And the cheese has like completely melted. Oh, there's some. Yeah, it's right there. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is delicious. And I'm gonna eat all of it. It's not even that much food, you know? Okay, that was actually the chopped, what's it called? The spring onion. When I chopped it up, some pieces, the hard parts were left in the dish. So how are you today? There goes a big bus. It's really big. How are you guys today? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm fine, thank you for asking, because I know you care so much about me. No, you don't. You're here for this. I hope you're having a good day, seriously, wherever you are in the world. And let's talk about Korea a little bit, since this is like a Korean comfort food. Koreans, I need your help. Please comment down below and let me know. Is homosexuality accepted in your country? I mean, obviously, one part of South Korea might be different than another part, and the young people might be different than the old people in the city versus the country. I mean, it's like that in the United States. If you say, is United States, are Americans accepting of diversity and, you know, gay people? Well, if you go to New York, it might be different than if you go to Kentucky, Alabama, the Bible Belt, you know, where they're really, like, not for that. So, I want to know. Koreans, please comment down below and let me know, because I want to go to Korea so badly. I have to do a dumpling mukbang. I seriously do, because I just love dumplings so much, and they have such good dumplings. But before I go to Korea, which I really want, I'm planning for the future, I need to use chopsticks properly. I need to have more practice. Maybe I should be using this as like motivation to practice even harder. See, I just come after the noodles. Oh, it's so spicy and warm. Now, like I said, this is not like to the T, perfect, traditional, but I'm trying my best here, you know? Because a lot of people can't get those certain... Like I said, these rice cakes are very flavorful to begin with, so that's good. So it might be a little bit different than what you're used to. Oh. No, it just popped in my head. So it's the funniest thing. Let me tell you the story. I went to the Pennsylvania Governor's School of Excellence for the Arts. I know it's a long title. The Pennsylvania Governor's School of Excellence for the Arts. And I went for violin when I was a sophomore, or a junior. No, sophomore. Now, this is no longer going because the government shut it down because they didn't feel like paying free rides for people. But when I went, it was a free ride, and it was a summer school, but it had boarding, and and they covered all my food and my expenses and my violin lessons and the orchestra classes and everything that I did. It was covered for by you guys, all your taxes. You paid for me. I mean, it's no longer around, and I think it was such a great, because it's not like they're paying for thousands of people. It's very selective. I was 1 out of 6 violinists out of the whole state to audition and do it. So, anyways, there was a guy there I made friends with. His name's Daniel Koo. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say his last name, but K-O-O. Excuse me. Oh, that's a very popular last name in Korea. Am I right? Koo. Just like Hoin, Hyun, and Ching. There's a lot of what are the common last names for America? Johnson, Jones, Smith. Oh, this is splashing everywhere. Seriously, am I getting, oh, whoa, my hair. It's like when a woman takes off her wig and you're like, whoa, what's under there? Not all women wear wigs, but some do. And men too. People thought that Donald Trump's hair was fake, and it's not. It's actually real. It was probably hair transplants, let's be real. But I don't know. So anyways, Daniel Q, he was a violinist there too. Very, very good. He was better than me. Very talented. Very, very, very good. And so I met him at this camp, right? Summer school. This is like nice and thick now. I'm so glad that I added the plantain powder. With that, a Latin twist. Add plantain powder. And Daniel went on to the New England Conservatory, which is a music school for people who play music. Oh, the surprise, right? Yeah, he went there. And I think he got a very good scholarship. And I stopped talking to him ever since. I mean, Daniel and I weren't like super close. It was just a classmate, but someone I know of. Well, I am subscribed to the New England Conservatory here on YouTube. They have a channel, and they post their concerts and their highlighted musicians. And a few weeks ago, excuse me, Daniel was highlighted. My eyes twitching. Is it something? Daniel was highlighted. I go through my subscription box on YouTube. Excuse me. And there he is. And I'm like, I know him. They did an entire video about him, Daniel Koo. And they showed his life and his practice in the room. He talked about his relationship with music and how New England Conservatory was so great for him because, it's like I don't know if it's a paid promotion, but they want the kids to speak highly of the school so that more people apply, yada, yada. And the funny thing is, I was scrolling through their videos, right? They did this same exact video in the past. They just re-uploaded it with a different title and his face in the photo. And I'm like, I know him, click. And I think I left a comment. I was like, I went to school with him like almost 10 years ago. It's been 9 years since I was at that summer school. That was 2008. I feel like 2008 was just yesterday. Oh my god, I ate all the noodles. This is crazy. I should make more. Seriously though? 2008 was just yesterday. Where's all the cheese? Did it melted that fast? Oh my god. Time flies. It's so crazy. So, he is Korean. That's why I bring him up, right? I wish I was still in contact with him. I can ask him more about dumplings and go to Korea as a gay man and what to expect. Help me out. What should I do? Oh my gosh, the noodles. I have to this is like hunting and pecking. When hens, they love to eat worms. It's very good for them. So they peck. They're looking for the worms. I'm looking for my worms. This could actually use a little more salt.
You want salt?
No, I don't want salt, but I'm looking at you because you keep looking at me. I'm looking down, he's just like a dog watching me eat. He's like, I really want to eat this with you. Well, this ended very quickly because now it's just water. Okay, Koreans, what do you do with the water left over? I don't even know. Do you drink it? It's like oil. Oh, it's very spicy though. I'm very sweaty and, you know. Delicious. This is like a, you know, girls when they put on makeup, they have these big brushes. That's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm just like, oh, I missed a spot. Oh my gosh. I've worn makeup before. I was in a play called Oliver. Oliver. You know that story, right? Well, I was in a play and I was one of the beggar boys. And I didn't look like a starving orphan because I was very overweight at that time. My face was even like twice the size it is now. I didn't look like a bigger boy. Oh, these are still, is these okay? Has this been bothering you? Oh my God. This is not, there we go. And these will probably be the fading ones. Yeah, they fade in and out, so that's probably bad. I'm so sorry. Well, let me tell you, so in this play, I was like, you know the ants? You know ants, the ones that you try not to step on or you do step on outside? There's so many of them, you just call them all one group. I was one of the orphans. I didn't have like a part, or I didn't have a star. I didn't even have like a line until I had one line and I had to walk up during the scene when all the orphan boys are sitting at the table asking for more porridge or soup or whatever it is. And I walked to the front of the stage and I asked the main character, the star of the show, please sir, can I have some more? Or some, no, that was Oliver. I just had to go up and beg for more food. And that was my highlight, walking up the stage. And I was so large compared to all the other orphan boys. And I look back, there's photos of me. I'm gonna flash in a really, really embarrassing photo. Here it is. Look at my face. Now, I mean, I kind of look the same, which is scary and sad. Sometimes, you know, when you look back at your old photos, you're just like, I haven't changed at all. Some days my face is more behaved, but, because I am like an accordion. I just hoard water all over my body, especially my face. Anyways, so it was just ironic that I was a beggar boy, but that was the highlight of my thing, and I'm bringing this up because I wore all that makeup. Did you see? I looked like a clown gone wrong. Oliver, let's do my makeup. Here we go. Come to me. Oh, these are so good. These yucca sticks, so delicious. Oh yes, oh yes. Seriously, there's no more noodles left, and so I am gonna do 2 mukbangs today. So if you're still hungry, I have a really big story to tell all you guys, by the way. I haven't eaten, because I don't want to just sit here and chat. I have to be eating too, but there's just, oh, this is moving a little bit. There's just a few rice cakes left. They have all dissolved, and it's just water. So I'm gonna make a second mukbang today. So if you are still eating and want to hear my story time, please click the link below in the description box, and it'll take you to part 2, where I eat more noodles. Today is gonna be a ramen day. So if this is the end for you, thank you so much for spending time with me, and please consider subscribing if you're new, because I make videos every single day, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Definitely try out this recipe. It's very, very easy, but delicious. I should have added more cheese too, because that just dissolved into the water and melted, but that's what we want, right? So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye.